Hi everyone, welcome to Makeup and Ministry with Kimberly. I'm Kimberly and I'm going to teach you today how to do certain things. I just wanted to talk to you about Jesus and talk to you about makeup and tricks. So today I'm going to be working again on the cat eye with eyeliner. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by putting on my eye shadow. So I'm going to go ahead as I usually do, and I'm going to put this on, this concealer on my eyes. Now, just to let you know, I'm growing my hair out. So as you know, I kind of had like a half buzz cut, half like it's called an asymmetrical pixie. And it is not easy to grow out. So I'm growing it out and it looks kind of funky. Didn't say a bad word there. Looks kind of weird growing out, so I'm wearing some wigs for a while. There we go. It's kind of weird that I would wear a wig, I know, but it's what I gotta do so my hair doesn't look too funny while it's growing out, because as the buzz part grows out, it starts to stick up, which looks really bad. So anyway, okay, so for my base color today, I'm going to use this brown again. This is my Glam Palette #1 from House Labs. Ooh, that's a little dark, a little too dark. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go over it with the lighter color. That's a little bit too dark. Okay, hopefully that helps. All right, I'm gonna do our brow line. I'm gonna use, today I'm gonna use this pink. I've never used this pink before for brows, so I don't usually ever use this pink. Today I'm gonna be a little different. Hope it doesn't look strange. Just get right into that crease there, right in between your brow bone and your eye. Just get right in there. And I use the angled brush. You can get makeup brushes off Amazon. You can get them at Walgreens, at Walmart. You can pretty much find them anywhere, and they're not too expensive. They're really not too expensive. I got this set of my makeup brushes that I'm using right now at Walmart. No, Walgreens. They were $10. You hear a licking sound in the background. That's my cat licking the faucet in the bathtub. She likes that. I'm turning off the heater here because it's a little hot. Okay, now for the finished product today. I'm going to use purple. And that's a little dark, so I'm going to go over that with the light purple. You can always tell it's Frosty because she's got a bell around her collar. And then my cat Mushu has a cute collar, but hers does not have a bell. We tried giving her the collar with the bell. That did not work out at all. She actually started running away, and the bell followed her, of course, because it was on her collar. She totally freaked out. She was so scared. Poor Mushu. Okay, so I need a makeup remover wipe to get the extra stuff that fell. Okay, now, let's see. It burns a little bit. I'm getting rid of a lot of pimples. You can see all my scars here, but I'm finally on the right medication. I've been using this product from Curology. It's really helping a lot. Okay, so next I'm going to use my foundation. So lately I've been reading in my yearly Bible reading. I've been reading the book of Judges. And this was before Israel had a king. And a person would rise up and judge Israel for a certain number of years. But I want to make it important to note, it also says in the Bible that God is the righteous judge. Not all these judges were righteous, but nonetheless, they judged Israel. It always says they judged them for a certain number of years. And what always happened, what always inevitably happened was that Israel would turn away from the Lord and serve other gods, usually Baal and Ashtoreth. I got that right? Which I believe the Ashtoreth were, I think, Egyptian gods. I'm not sure. But they would go serve those gods from other countries. And then they would go into slavery to the people from those countries. Not from Egypt, but from those countries. And they would be treated horribly. And then they'd cry out to the Lord. And the Lord would save them. But when they turned away from the Lord and started doing unrighteous things, God would give them into the hands of their enemies. Just covering up my scars real quick. And then when they cried out to him for help, he'd come help. God is so good. I mean, he's so good. Isn't that the way with us? We go astray. He lets us have our fill of what we want. I'm putting powder on to seal in my foundation and concealer. He lets us go our own way. We really want that. It's not going to stop you. He might warn you. But he's not going to stop you from sinning. If that's what you really want to do, go ahead. My grandma used to have a saying in her courtroom. She'd say, if that's what you want, pal, that's what you get. Ask and you shall receive. There we go. But every time we cry out to God, he's always there. He's always still with us. He always delivers us out of our situations and that we get ourselves into, you know. And he is just such a good, loving Father. Jesus loves us so much, and the Father loves us so much that he always is merciful and gets us out of our problems that we ourselves put ourselves in. And it's just amazing to me how good he is. Okay, I'm going to do the bronzer and the blush, and then I'll show you the eyes. Okay, now for the blush. Okay, eye time. Okay, this is a marker. I got it off Amazon. I love this marker because it's an eyeliner that goes on like a marker. I'm going to need my mirror for this. So what I'm going to do before I do the rest of my eyes, since I have hooded eyelids, what I do is I take my finger and I put it here and I stretch it. And I take the top lid and I go out and I kind of curl upwards. There we go. And then I go and I do the regular liner. There we go. See that? All right. Let's do the other side. My right side is harder. Okay. All right, that's kind of a curled cat eye. There's another way I do it where it's like, what's her name? Amy Winehouse kind of look. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to leave it here. I'm not going to do mascara or anything else. I'm just going to leave it here today. I'll go ahead and I'll put my wig on for you guys. Let's see. That you can see So that's all for today. Hope that you guys have a wonderful week and a wonderful weekend. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week. God bless you. Bye-bye.